I kind of just want to make a really clear point with this. Is that, no, honey, anybody who's watching this, if someone offends you, it's not on them to apologize. It's not on them to make you feel better. It's not on them to make you understand their actions and words at all. Because you don't need to. At all. You don't need to know what drove anyone to do anything. Ever. Because you're not going to know. Even if they try to tell you, even if you think that they gave you a very good explanation of why they acted the way they acted, and all whatever led up to it and whatnot, you're still only going to know what you know. And as long as you're not in their head, as long as you didn't live that moment in their life, you don't know. At all. Period, the fucking end. It ain't hard to realize that at all. Because I was just told off by this person I've been helping for a while. Who, it doesn't even matter. Because look, you just gotta stop living in the past. Okay? You shouldn't be living in the past. And you gotta stop fearing that future. So fucking much. Because that's where all your depressions and anxieties lie, guys. It ain't what's here and now and what's happening in front of you. Yes, the here and now and what's happening in front of you can cause anxiety and depression sometimes. But then through, thinking clearly enough, giving yourself time, being patient, and being positive, it goes the fuck away. My guys. And talk about it. And if you can't talk to anybody about it because they don't seem to really even hear your words or understand what you're saying, which is cool. 8 billion people, not everyone's got to hear me out and listen to me or understand what I'm saying. I don't need all y'all to. It don't matter to me. I don't even need one of you extra fuckers to understand what I'm saying as long as I understand me. Guess what I do? I understand me pretty fucking well at this point. I understand my boundaries. And I just step the fuck up on them. I don't care who you are, how long I've known you, whether it be the 2 weeks of the person I just cut the fuck out and blocked the fuck up, or multiple fucking decades of the people that I've already decided to block the fuck up and they don't have contact with me. See, my thing is, and I've said it before, I'll say it again, I want peace, and I'm gonna get my peace. I don't care. Okay? I don't care what anyone thinks of me, or what I do, or how I do it. Because I know that I'm not doing something wrong. Because cops know I'm not doing anything wrong. You know how I know that? Because I'm riding around, cruising around towns and cities with my foot hanging out the fucking window, blaring music at the top of my lungs, screaming, singing along. Often having cops chase and tail me. No emergency lights, no pullovers, no nothing. Because guess what? I ain't doing anything wrong. I'm living life. I'm being me. I'm having fun. So, honey, you did a lot of wrong, and that's why I blocked you. If you find this video, you tell yourself over and over again you did nothing wrong. You did a lot of good. I'm not saying you did no good. I'm simply saying you did enough wrong well after I told you from the beginning of how to keep me in your fucking life and how to respect me and how to keep me as a friend. Because it's not hard. I'm very simple. Because if you don't like me, if you don't like how I work, if you don't like my photography, if you don't like how I shoot, if you don't like how I act, if you don't like how I speak, if you don't like how I believe, how I treat myself, you can walk away. You don't need to be in my life. You don't need to be in my path. You don't even need to look at me. You don't need to like me. You don't need to love me, but you will respect me. As Chris Webby said, you will respect my decisions. Or you're not going to be part of my reality. Okay? Period. The end. it don't matter to me. Because I'm fine with me. I'm fine with me and all those little voices up in my head who keep me company when it's middle of the night and I wake up. I got not much to do. I could put on some videos, open up my phone or whatever, but I don't like doing that when I wake up these days. These days, when I wake up, mind you, without an alarm, haven't had one set for over a month at all, and I still wake up before the sun. I'm on time to everything I need to get to, or early. Yeah. Nah, honey. Y'all don't get it clearly. Anyone who is thinking that I'm being a douche, that I'm being pompous and arrogant about my shit, I'm really not, though. I'm simply acknowledging my skills. I'm a great photographer. Like, fucking amazing, truthfully. With all things considered, having no absolute schooling and doing only YouTube University to learn it, and 10 years, I have seen plenty of photographers 20, 30 years in who can't produce half of the shit I do. That's not anything wrong with them or anything. It's how it is. Okay? People have different fucking talents. Also, mechanically shit. I'm pretty mechanically inclined. I'm able to fucking change the oil in my car without no issues with bare minimum shit. With shit that don't even work for it. I had to rip the bumper off this bitch. I had to do so much to get this bitch running and going with oil fresh and new in that bitch. And I'm sitting in the back of her while she's charging up everything I have on an inverter and power strip and a single cigarette lighter. A laptop, camera batteries, a phone. Any of y'all think I can't do me? Any of y'all think I can't figure out my own shit? Are totally wrong, because I've gotten this far in this short of a period of time. Remember, my mother died on the 8th of this fucking month, my guy. My best friend, my one person in my entire family, up to that point, who I thought actually cared about me. Because to that point, before then, I had never had a single memory of my own father telling me he loved me or that he was proud of me until my mother's funeral. I have plenty of memories of people telling me I'm a worthless piece of shit. I have plenty of memories of people telling me that I can't do shit right. But guess what? I have plenty of proof that I can do so much more than half of y'all that have doubted me for years. Because honestly, you just don't have the confidence in yourself. You don't have the mentality, the positivity, what you need to get by in this world without feeling like a piece of shit, without feeling like you gotta put other fuckers down. Because I don't feel like I gotta put anybody down, because guess what? As much as that woman who really irritated the fuck out of me recently with the shit she said, still no hard feelings. My irritation is my shit. My irritation is that I don't like it when people misunderstand me. That's my thing. That's it. It ain't on her. I also don't give a fuck. She can think whatever the fuck she wants. She thinks I'm a Satan person or whatever. She's like, oh, you're not God. You're Satan. Well, honey, of course I'm not God. I don't even believe in God. And if you listened to anything I said up to that point, you would have known that. Like, you would have known that way clearer than anything else about me. That was like one of the first things I ever told you. Because we had a whole conversation. And you were like, oh, well, you believe in God? No, I don't. Not one bit. Not one single bit. My mom did, and I'm all proud of her for that. Yeah, it's a lot of faith and hand to deal with a lot of that, especially with cancer. Okay? All that, just guys, no. No, you can't be treating people like this. Okay? You gotta recognize, also, when you're subconsciously feeding somebody something, time, attention, money, weed, whatever, and it is subconscious manipulation because you're lonely, because you're scared, because you're in such a fucked situation that you don't know how to get out of, that you don't know what to do. And yet when somebody who knows how to get out of that position, because he's been there and gotten out of it a couple times, tries to show you that path, not give you advice, not give you an opinion or anything like that, unless it was asked for, simply shine a light on the sign showing you the exit from that highway of hell. And you didn't want to take it. You kept saying it was so much further down. Honey, it was 5 miles away when I first started talking to you. It was 2 miles away 2 days after. You're right now. Now it is 5,000 away. Now it is 5,000 miles away. Because you made me to a point where I got angry. Where I lost my control slightly. And I raised my tone with you. Which I don't like doing. I want peace. I want to be calm. Happy. That's it. I'll get there. With the people I need. When I need them. For now. This has shown me definitely. This is definitely going to be a super solo journey for a while. I'll talk to people like I always do. I'll help people like I always do. When I can. Here and there. Whatever I can. However I can. Whether it be through words, through listening, or through action. I will do everything I can to help whoever I can who I feel deserves it. And for the most part, unless you're a psychopathic murderer who kills a bunch of babies and animals, I feel like everybody deserves a little bit of help. Even addicts. Even people who've thrown their entire lives away for people who don't deserve them. For many, many years. All of you deserve a second chance, a little bit of help, a ear, a helping hand, a ear, a shoulder to cry on. We all deserve that. Everyone, but the worst of the worst, truly deserves at least the bare minimum of respect and care from at least another human being. But at this day and age, and how this world is, at least in America, clearly, at least in Jersey, it doesn't exist now. Half the people here can't be humans. They don't know how to anymore. There's too much greed, too much anger, too much angst. They're all broken, beyond repair. They've all lost their hope, their fight, their drive. I walk around this fucking state. I drive around this state singing and belting out music and positivity and shit. Do you know how many times I see so many dirty looks on the road? From people being like, oh, what the fuck you doing, bro? My guy, I'm having fun chilling in my home. On the road. Doing my shit. That's what I'm doing. Feeling good. With myself. I don't need other people. That is abundantly clear to me. I want other people in my life. That's how it is. Okay? I'm not antisocial because I don't like people. I'm antisocial because I don't like the lack of respect I get. I'm antisocial because the people who like to talk to me try to walk all over me. Try to muddy my name when I do something that they don't like. For me, that doesn't affect them. Listen, if someone hands you the tools, or even puts it in arm's reach, and you don't grab them right away, to just dig your ass out of that hole that you're in, that is 100% on you. Okay? I can straight up tell you right now, I even gave that person tons of videos that helped me and all, which I'm gonna quickly shout them out. Great people. Jordan Peterson. A lot of people hate him. Hear him out though. Seriously. The dude is not crazy. He's not hyper conservative. He's not a fucking MAGA hat guy. None of that. If you listen to his words and try to understand what he's saying, you'll see. And you look at the evidence that he's pointing out, you'll see very clearly he's right. A lot of men these days are taught that they're pieces of shit through and through. That they need to have $150K plus a year in revenue. They had to have massive amounts of savings, a fancy car, and a big old house before any woman will love them. And for all you women out there who are requiring men to have at least $5,000 more a year than you in income, an apartment bigger than yours, a house bigger than yours, and there are plenty of y'all the fuck out there, cut it the fuck out. That ain't your life. That ain't your fucking brain, feelings, how you do. It ain't yours. And if you don't like what that person has, if you don't want what that person has to offer you in a relationship, walk the fuck away. You don't need to be fucking putting your opinion into shit all the time like that. Okay? Your shit's not as important as you think to everyone else. Just like my shit clearly ain't as important as I think to anyone. Well, I mean, I don't think it's important to anyone at all. I never did. It's important to me. Has been. Okay? My shit's important to me. Why is your shit not important to you? So, you do you. I'ma do me. As always. Chill the fuck out. Think a bit. Step back in your head and actually look at your actions for a second. I know right now I'm super heated. I'm about to be taking a Xanax, which I really didn't want to do, but I don't have any weed, and I don't have any money to buy any. And it's unfortunate, because I really hate the come down off of the Xanax feels. But I'm not going to calm down at this point. Because spending 2 days with that person who's constantly negative, it started to poison my positivity very quickly. And I noticed that. So, now especially, if you are in my life for any reason, and I tell you, and I give you that chance to stop the negativity, you better damn well cut it the fuck out. Or I'm cutting you the fuck out. That's just how the fuck it is.